Hello guys, my name is Wale Faron. I'm a tech entrepreneur and you are watching another episode of Tech Roundup, your weekly opinion, views and analysis of the top tech events happening around the world with a focus on Nigeria. Our anchor story is on the Twitter ban from earlier in the year and its impact on the Nigerian economy. Jen is back this week with our global article review. We have a lot to get to, so let's get started. Following a Federal Executive Council FEC meeting, Nigeria's Minister of Information and Culture has revealed that the Twitter ban will soon be lifted. You remember that on June 4th earlier this year, the Nigeria federal government indefinitely suspended access to the microblogging platform Twitter after the platform had taken down a section of the president's tweet in which he appeared to threaten a section of the country. Shortly after that, it was revealed that negotiations had begun between the government and Twitter towards lifting the restriction. Those negotiations seem to be moving positively according to the information minister. But what's the real cost of the ban on the Nigerian economy, especially the private sector? According to reports, the ban has become a multi-million-dollar economic headache for the country, impacting businesses of all sizes from banks to startups who use social media for activities like customer service, customer acquisition, and dispute resolution. The ban has also hit entrepreneurs and vendors who are able to gain visibility through social media campaigns and viral tweets, and content creators and marketers who build a career out of running those campaigns. British top 10 VPN estimates that the ban has affected around 104 million internet users in the country, and the cost to the country is around $366 million. The firm made the calculation using a tool developed by internet governance watchdog organization NetBlocks and the Internet Society, a US advocacy nonprofit. The tool is based on similar methodologies used by organizations such as Brookings Institute, a US research organization. So far in 2021, only Myanmar and India have had worse financial losses than Nigeria from an internet shutdown of some form. Top 10 VPN estimates Uganda, which disrupted internet access in January for a controversial presidential election, is in fourth place, with its shutdown costing around 51.5 million. Syria, Iran, and Cuba are in the 5th, 6th, and 7th places, with losses estimated at 52 million, 47 million, and $44 million respectively. I wish the government and regulators who make these decisions will review some of this analysis to do a proper assessment of the true impact of decisions like this on the economy and the people before decisions like this are made.
Well, $366 million is a lot of money to have been lost over an internet app or an internet platform. I mean, this story is just very iffy for me, to be honest. I think that at this point priorities are being misplaced, and it's well, I personally I have moved on, but then I can move on because I didn't really use the app in the beginning, to be honest, but now it's like, whoa, things are becoming real. Issues are coming up that honestly could have been avoided. Content creators are losing so much opportunity to sell their content. Do you understand, on this platform? So it's like, it's really, 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 really unfortunate that we are having to face this problem. But and to be honest, my take on this is everyone should just forget about it, because I don't think that there's a resolution coming soon. I think that this whole that they're coming to a resolution soon is all cap, if I must use the word. I don't think that the government is going to bulge. I think that the demands are going to be quite a bit for Twitter authorities or Twitter officers or whatever they call themselves to adapt to or to adhere to. Take the office thingy, for example. I feel like, I don't think the office is going to be ready until 2022. So are you saying that Twitter users in the country still have to wait one more year, or do you understand? So it's like, I don't know. I just in the end, I feel like everyone should just move on and let's move past all of this. I mean, it is my desire or my wish that the government realizes how much damage that this is doing. You have the numbers, but then at the same time, we need to figure out other ways to move forward.
Time now for global article review with Jenny.
Time now for global article reviews. On Apple.com, we have the official launch announcement of its iPhone 13 lineup. The new iPhone 13, 13 mini, 13 Pro, and 13 Pro Max will soon be available for pre-order, and customers can get it in the US for $799, $699, $999, and $1099 respectively before trading. Also, you should know the new entry-level storage is 128 gigabytes and up to 1 terabyte capacity. Now, that is a lot of pictures to be taken. So many feature improvements are promised, but still no earphone jack though, or chargers apparently. Who needs those, right, Apple? Anyway, I'm sure that Apple will be cashing out as always, and I mean, they know how to make other phones look very boring and basic. So we'll keep watching this story and how it unfolds. In other not so surprising news, Forbes reports that Facebook is caught up in yet another privacy breach claim. What's been making the rounds on social media is that Facebook's privacy breaches extend to WhatsApp, and end-to-end encryption on messages may not be as secure as you might think. I really don't know who will be surprised by this story, but I guess those who decided to switch messaging apps months ago to Telegram and the rest of them were right after all. At this point, it's become pretty normal for Facebook to be involved in one privacy scandal or the other. Although we should note that Facebook is saying that this time is quite different, as there are select moderators who only see messages that have been flagged by actual recipients of these messages. People will like to report criminal activity or things that they are uncomfortable with, and that is the only reason why Facebook feels they can intercept some of these messages. But I don't know, just the fact that Facebook can see our messages, even if I report them, it just doesn't sit well with me. But what do I know? Now on to CNN. CNN is saying that Microsoft abandoned plans to reopen their US offices because of concerns about the COVID Delta variant. According to the news story, the uncertainty of COVID-19 has made them decide against attempting to forecast a new date for a full reopening of their US work sites based on public health guidance. Amazon, Facebook, and other tech companies have said they won't be back in the offices or in their offices until 2022 at the earliest. Honestly, I wish many more companies around the world could adopt the remote work model, but it's understandable that so many economies around the world are simply not as resilient as others. Finally, on the BBC, TikTok overtakes YouTube for average watch time in the US and in the UK. The report reveals that the app users in the UK and the US are spending more time on TikTok than on YouTube. Data from app monitoring firm App Annie indicates that average time per user spent on the apps is higher for TikTok, indicating high levels of engagement. App Annie characterized TikTok as having upended the streaming and social landscape. That was in quotes. When you think about it, the more video content we get, the less time people have to consume it. TikTok hones that knowledge and is milking it for everything it is worth. Am I right or am I right? Anyway, that's it for Global Article Reviews from the week. I'll be back with more tech stories from around the world next week.
That's all we have for you this week. We hope you've enjoyed this. And as always, we'd love to hear back from you with comments and feedback. So please connect with me on LinkedIn at Wale Faron. And please remember to subscribe to Tech Roundup YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Also, please like us on Facebook and on Instagram and be part of our vibrant tech community. Until next week, have a great weekend and see you next time. Goodbye.